All right, folks, give me one yes if you can hear me loud and clear, if you can see the movie reel dashboard on your screen, and we'll get this party started. Awesome, awesome. Lots of ones and yes coming in. Brilliant. Let's get to it. So, what essentially Movie Reel does, it takes into a new technology called AI visualization. It's a generative AI thing where we take a text or prompt or anything that you input, even an image, and we let the AI visualize it and turn it into an animated image or a video clip or whatever you want to call it. So what Movie Reel essentially lets you do is leverage this new Gen AI to create short, entertaining, edutainment sort of videos that you can use to create, faceless channels or generate awareness about a topic or create, infomercials and trailers for local online businesses, e-commerce stores, and whatever not. Like there are endless possibilities with it, right? So let's jump right into it. It's super easy to do. Uh, the way we build the app is super easy. You can create a project. You can see all the characters that were in any of the movie that you created in the past, and you can reuse them if you want to, or just ignore it. It's just like a bonus fish. And then, of course, we have a scheduling feature where you can schedule the videos that you've created to be published on a specific date and time on Facebook and YouTube, and then we're going to add Instagram and TikTok over the uh, next couple of weeks or months as the users increases. But right now we support Facebook and YouTube. And of course, you can connect 11 Labs if you want to get uh, like really good voiceovers. Anyway, so once you're on the dashboard, you'll see there's two ways to get started with the project. You could start with an idea, or if you already have like a script, you can copy paste a script as well. So if you do like a script thing, I'll just show you. We'll do from the idea, but demo live one. It's the project name. So when you do like a script, you can copy paste your own script or story. You can pull it from a URL, or you can upload a document, right? So these three options are. But let's say you have nothing. You just have an idea, right? So you click on write a prompt. And here, you don't really need to write a prompt. You just need to describe what kind of video you want to create. So there are some examples here that you can see. So, just simply describe what kind of video you want. So let's say for this demo, I want to create a short movie promoting like a pizza shop, right? So a short story about a girl who had magical pizza making abilities, who went on to start her very own pizza shop, or pizza kitchen, whatever you want to call it. A pizza shop just for AI to not get confused between kitchen and shop. Anyway, so this is like a very vague kind of a story that we have created. I'm going to click on next. Now, what's going to happen is AI is going to take this and then visualize and imagine a story around this little plot that we have created. And then again, we can use this as like a trailer to promote a pizza shop. Like, this is an entertaining trailer that I can publish on YouTube, run ads, or just sell it to my clients for $2,500. And they can use it with their own logo and website name on it just to entertain people and then get them to their store. So Ramo sizzling, da, 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 da. It's a pretty decent, well-written short story, right? Now, of course, you can modify it, leave it, delete it, make it shorter, whatever you want to do. We click on next. Now, what's going to happen is, so it's given a project name already, so you don't have to think about it. This is the name of that title of the video. Mia's Magic Pies. Again, you can change the project name if you want to. You can create a 16:9, 9:16. So YouTube, TikTok, Instagram stories kind of a thing, real kind of a video, or a 1:1 video if you want to create. And then over here you see dialogues and narrator. So dialogues, if you select dialogue, what's going to happen is the movie will have a background music and then dialogue. So characters will talk to each other, or whatever the dialogue is in the story. But there's not going to be any background narration. To do that, if you select narrator, there's not going to be dialogues. It's going to be a full a video of narration, a story being told in the background, just like the narrators on a trailer. I like the narrator kind of style. So you can select the language you want. So let's go with English. We can pick the gender for the narrator. Let's say we want a female narrator, and then we can pick from all these different voices. You can you can preview you can preview all of these voices you want. You can select whichever you want, and then we've got something called video style. So when you click on it, you can see all these different kinds of videos you can create, and this is the idea of how they will look. Let me try and zoom in for you. Okay, so thick paper, shadow boxy, nautical, techwear kind of dreamscapey. These are all the like block games, like video games. We've got anime, cartoons, all those different. You can do pixel arts, you can do low poly, you can do 3D model animes, you can do comic book styles, you can do cinematic standard. By default, it's always standard. That's what I like. That's what I stick with. And again, if you don't like this character, you can edit it. You can change the name, age. You can change the character. You can change the prompt, and it will regenerate the character. Like you can change the prompt, regenerate it, will, like create a new character for you. So you can use that. So these are the two characters in our story. Now, what we're gonna do next is, and again, cinematic experience. What you could do is like if you want to change some idea of how you want it to look like, we'll do that. And we click on next. Now what's going to happen next is it's going to take that story that AI created and convert that story into like a storyboard sort of scenes. Like this is scene one, this is scene two, what's happening in each of the scenes. So that was just a script, right? That was just a story. What we want to do now is to create a video around it. So it's going to break it down into all these different scenes, and then you can modify and look into each scene and edit it if you want to do some changes on it. So you can see that this is the first scene. This is what's going to happen in the first scene. This is the kind of narration it will have. The second scene. So it's going to have like about 5 scenes running through the entire story. Of course, you can modify everything, dialogues, ideas, whatever you want to do that. And then what you want to do is click on create scenes. Now, what's going to happen now is AI will very first create you like a thumbnail that you can download as well. It's like AI Imagine thumbnail. You can download this poster if you want to. This is how it looks like. You can use this as like your story poster. So that's done and ready for you. And then it's going to start generating those videos and scenes, adding images on them, creating background music, doing narration, everything. And once that is done, it will give you an option to preview and start modifying, editing it the way you like it. And as you can see, it says awaiting customization. So what we can do is mouse over and click on edit, which is going to take us to the scene editor. And as you can see, we've got like scene 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all 5 scenes created over here. So you can navigate between the scenes from here. And this is the first scene selected because it's got this red highlight on it. And then in the first scene, we have all these images and stories and everything that's happening around here. It's still building, so give it a couple of minutes while it finishes building all of it. But what you can do is you can read through what's going to be narrated. If you want to change the shot type, you can do that as well. We got like lots of different options. I usually leave it the way it is because AI does it so well. But if you want to customize it, you can always do that. If you want to add a dialogue to the narrator, to a character, you could do that. You can pick one of these characters and add a dialogue to it, but usually leave it. For example, like this character has a dialogue. So what I do, it's just my preference. When I'm doing like a narration-based video, I don't want dialogues in it. I just want to have like narration. So I just turn off these dialogues. You can of course turn them on. They will be still here and you can keep them. But I usually just turn them off because there's going to be a background narration. And again, you can change camera angle to change how the view would look like. Again, since it's a movie creator, there's like so many ways you can be creative with it or play around with it. You can change the lighting to a lot of different options to play with. You can type in and change the mood as well. Now the next thing what you want to do is all these shots, all these images, little clips in this shot one, they're all still images right now. So let me show you an example of how this is. Let's get all these rendered real quick. Let me force this so I can show you a preview. So as you can see, like all of these are just processing right now. They all should be done really soon. So once the first scene is done, scene 3, 4, and 5 are like usually very, very fast. Now, sometimes I just want to let you guys know, sometimes both these buttons would be gray. So if they're colorful, means you can use it. If they're gray, you can't use them. If they're gray, that means one of the scene is still generating. I'll show you what happens. But let me show you a preview of what it looks like when none of these images are animated. So I'm going to click on preview. So you can see is a bit of animation, but it's like mostly like camera sort of zoom. So um, it's like zoom in, zoom out sort of thing that's happening, sliding around. But what we essentially we want to create a movie. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna select the image on the screen and gonna scroll down, click on generate video. Now again, I can define how I want this image to be, right? So I can there's two ways to do it, right? Three ways actually. You can either just click on generate video and it will start generating it. You click on it and we'll start generating it. Then second one, let's select this one. If I click on generate video, I can literally just copy this and paste the same thing here just to define it a little bit more. I will generate it based on what I define. And the third one, again, I can define what I want it to be. I can say like the cat Mia is smiling and there are birds flying behind her or whatever, and it's going to generate it in that way. So anyway, usually I just leave it by default the way it is and click on this generate video buttons. This can take up to a minute or two. It's going to be a lot faster in the demo because I have taken up all the resources because most users are not active right now. So you can just do like this and it'll generate. Like again, you don't have to convert every clip into a video. Some of these clips you can leave the way it is just for a dramatic effect as well. But as you can see right now, if I mouse over, there's a bit of animation going on here. Some people walking front, some people walking back. There's a bit of animation going on here. So this was based on the prompt, and this is just general by default. And then you can see, Mia smiling, uh, Franklin, Fetcher, Mr. Fetcher smiling, getting a zoom effect on him. And same way you can see all these animations putting together. Some things happening, pizza's getting ready, some dialogues happening. Now, what you could do next is you can go to something called short editor, and whatever shot that you've selected, whatever image that you've selected. So the first one was this one. This is what we have selected, right? So if I go to short editor, it's going to show me this first clip. Here, I can do so many changes, right? So I can change the prompt. If I want to remove the entire clip, I can do that. Upload one, pick from this stock image, or just keep it like a blank with color on it. I can change the angle, all that stuff, lighting. I can modify this entire clip, right? I can add a text layer on top of it. Could be my website name. I could do that. www.pizzashop.com. I can put it over here so everybody sees it. I can bold it, italic it, capitalize it, whatever I want to do. I can change the color, make it different way. I can add a background to it, modify it in any way, right? So I can manipulate the text the way I want it. I can apply it to all the slides, like all the scenes, all the images. I can do it, so it's always there. Then I can add more images. Like if I want to add a logo, I can go here, upload a logo, put my own picture. If I want to do that, you can do that. Or if you want to delete it, you delete it. And again, you can apply it to all of these. You can see if there was a character dialogue in this. If there was, you can choose the voice of the character. You can upload your own. You can record. You could use Sonority if you have access to it. You can change the sound effect. You can add additional background music here, upload your own. You can control the volume of this particular scene. And then you can decide how long you want the scene to be, and then of course you can change to different scenes, different images, different scenes. So you can pick this one and you can change and switch. So again, short editor gives you a little bit more advanced flexibility, and the things that you see here apply to the entire video. So you can change the background score. Now, the background music that's been added is AI generated, right? So it has been generated using this prompt. If you don't like it, you can preview it, of course, by clicking on this. It's going to play it. If you don't like it, you can regenerate it. It's going to generate a new background music, and then you can apply that background music to all the slides. You can decide how loud you want the background music to be. You can add a logo to it. You can upload a logo. It's going to be added to all the slides, all the images. You can add an intro and outro. So you can upload an intro video and outro video about your logo, about your company, about your client, whatever. Right? And then you can do basic changes here that apply to all the slides. So if we pick the narrator, if I want to use an 11 lab narrator, I can just go here, pick Alice, I can click on generate, and then I can select apply to all slides, and then Alice would be added to all the videos, right? Generated successfully, it's applied to all the entire video slides, all done as assisted. And then again, I can go back to storyboard and continue modifying it is. Once I'm done with it, I can click on preview. And so what happens in preview, sometimes you'll see like it stops for a little bit and loads. It's just because it's switching. So this loading thing, because it's switching. But when you render a video, it's going to be like a full seamless video without any breaks or anything. So this is how it's going to be like. And there's a background music playing. So let me see if I can render and play a little bit so you can hear the music as well. So what I'll do is once I wrap up the video, I'll just play. Once I wrap up the demo, I'll play the video clip a little bit so you can see. So once you're done, modifying, editing it, just click on render, and your video will start rendering. And then you can download it, you can share it, you can schedule it on different social media sites, Facebook, YouTube for a specific day and time, and then you can run a faceless channel or just download it with the poster and the video and give it to your clients and use it in different way. So folks, give me a one or yes if you think this is super cool, if this is something you can use in your business, is something you can use to create YouTube content, to create Instagram and TikTok content, content for your clients, and actually make money with this. Give me a one or yes. Holy shit, that's a lot of, oh my God, sorry. So many ones and yeses coming, and this is brilliant. Again, sorry if I went a little bit faster because like there was a lot to cover and I didn't want to take up too much of your time. But yeah, this is how MovieReel works. It's super fun. There's so much creative things you can do. We literally created video ads promoting a MovieReel using MovieReel. So as you can see, the video is generated. Let me just download this real quick. Again, you can copy the project as well. And you can create a different version of it. But let me quickly download this video, and I'm gonna play it right after this demo. So, folks, again, thank you for joining. This is incredible. I'm gonna just switch my screen, play the demo video, and then Raheem, the screen is all yours.
In a bustling city, the aroma of freshly baked pizzas flows through a narrow alleyway. The camera pans to a quaint storefront with a sign, Mia's Magic Pies. Inside, Mia, with eyes like molten amber, kneads dough with expert precision. Her connection to her craft is palpable, hinting at the magic within her pizzas.